your first time watching me, don't let it be your last. And don't you forget to hit that subscribe button and check some more of my videos out. I'm gone. MB68.
Hello, good morning, good day everybody. It's MB Trucker 68 here. This is day 1 of my water fast. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but this is day 1. So, like I said, I'm gonna do my blood sugar, I'm gonna do my weight, and I'm probably gonna test my blood pressure also during this water fast. I am going to eventually do ketones, but I don't have that meter yet. So, plus I'm not going to get into ketosis until 3 days anyway. So, but anyway, that's one of the main things I'm going to do. So, day 1. So first, we're going to get into. I'm going to do my blood sugar real quick. And remember, this is a water-only fast. I'm only doing water. That's it. It's going to probably be spring water, purified water, still water. It's going to be a mixture of that. So that's what this is all about. And so anyway, so here comes the blood sugar test first. Alrighty. So this is just like things you want to do. If you were in a clinic and you were doing it in a clinic, these are like some things they would do. So now keep in mind, people, that sometimes my blood sugar. Normal blood sugar is 70 to 100. Well, actually, they say 70 to 110, but I do 70 to 100. That's what I like it to be. So right now, I did eat probably, I don't know, maybe close to like 12 hours ago. So that was my last meal. So it's at 1:45. You guys can see. Okay, so yeah, you can see it at 1:45. Now, my last meal, which you guys probably going to know, was pasta. It was a vegan pasta. That my wife made, and I also did have 2 Impossible Whoppers also. So that was my last meal: 2 Impossible Whoppers and some pasta. So that was my last meal. And now, so it's a little high. It is a little high now. I had diabetes probably back in 2015, 2016, something like that. And then I went through my own measures and I got rid of it, doing things like what I'm about to do now. But as you see that, it comes down alone. Now, if I was a diabetic, they have to take, it'll be 300. My blood sugar used to be like, it was like 460, 480, somewhere on a high level. So,
and he doesn't take any medication.
So now, I haven't took medication since 2018. So anyway, but you're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. Remember, I'm gonna test it. This is day 1. I'm gonna test it later. I will test that later. You updates on that, see what's going on. So, like I said, it's only this water only. That's all this fast consists of. So anyway, now we're about to go to the weight. Let's see. I'm gonna see how much I weigh. And at one time. At one point, not now, but at one point, I was up to like 300 pounds, 290 some pounds at my highest. So we're about to see where I'm at. Now here's the weight. All right, here we go. Here's the weight. Get in weight.
Yep. So that's about 241, 242.
Okay, there you go. So 241 or 242 to get in weight. Day 1 of the fast. So all right, well, that's the update for today. Well, actually, I'm gonna do my blood pressure also. I'm gonna take that also. Okay, so now I'm about to do my take my blood pressure. So we're gonna see where it's at, and here we go. There we go. 144, 101. 144, 101. As you can see, it's a little bit high. 144, 101, kind of high. So anyway, well, there's the blood pressure. All right, okay, you can see. So I'm actually kind of glad here, y'all. I have my blood pressure is kind of high. Hypertension is a little high. I'm glad because now everybody's gonna see the power of a water fast. So Oh, okay. Well, everybody gonna see the power of a water fast now. So, now the blood sugar is 145. Like my doctor told me, as long as it don't go over like 150, 160, and it ain't like that all the time, because everybody's blood sugar is gonna spike like that every once in a while. It just happened. I ate a lot of pasta. Like I said, it was some whole, it was whole grain pasta, but it was, I ate pasta, and like I said, my last meal was. So I'm not, I'm not worried about that. But anyway, so that's where we are. I will keep it. So I'm gonna update throughout the day. So day 1 of the water fast. Thanks for watching, and I'll do another update later. Hello everybody, it's giving you a 17-hour update. It's been about 17 hours now since my last meal. I'm not hungry yet. Stomach growling here and there, but I'm not like hungry. It's weird, but I'm not hungry. So just sitting here, just relaxing. I'm probably gonna have to end up going to work later today, so I'll give you guys some updates from there. But I wanted to give you like a midday update on how the fast is going. And so far, not hungry. And been peeing a lot, but that's expected. Drinking me a lot of water. So that'll be my 17-hour update. All right, well, stay tuned for another update. Probably gonna update later on this evening sometime. All right. All right. Well, this is gonna be my last report for day 1 of my water fast. Water only fast, by the way. Nothing but water. Well, I'm actually a little over 24 hours in. Actually, quite a bit over 24 hours in, but I was driving, and so. But I'm still this is gonna be the report for the first 24 hours still. So, you guys seen I did my blood sugar, I did my blood pressure, and I did my weight. So, I'm gonna probably do most of those deals daily for the most part, especially the blood sugar. They're guaranteed every day. The weight, I might do the weight every day. I'm not sure, but I'm, gonna do, probably do the weight every day. Why not? Just so I can see, so I can see what's happening from day to day on the weight. But yeah, so, the way I feel right now, I actually feel good, feel fine. Remember that I've been fasting, whether it's, juice, water, or even dry, for years now, like since like 2018, actually since 2017 when I've been fasting. So when I'm fasting, it's going to be different than if one of you guys, or if one of you ever try it. Typically, when you fast, you will get hungry for about at least the first 3 days. I'll be frank with you. At least the first 72 hours, you will get hungry. But some people it's 2 days, some people it's 3 days, and like me, I never really got hungry yet. Not gonna say it's never gonna happen, but I haven't got hungry yet. But typically, I say 72 hours, you will get hungry if anybody want to try it. But after that, it will subside. I guarantee you're not going to stay hungry the whole time you fast. I can assure you that. Especially if you do anything over 72 hours. You're not going to stay hungry the whole time. And your body will trick you at first, try to make you eat and stuff. So keep that stuff in mind now. It's not happening to me. Because once again, like I said, I consider myself like a pro faster because I've been doing it for a while. So that's not happening to me. Just want to keep that in mind. This is one of my waters I bring 3 like this. I'll show you, as a matter of fact. My lunch bag here. Now, this what I'm showing you. This is daily. This is daily. This is not just during my fast. This is daily right here. This is fasting or not. Every day probably for the past years now, all I bring is this bag right here, and it's normally like this. You know, you guys should be able to see that. It's normally just like that. And basically what it is, this water right here is frozen. I mean, it's not frozen now, but you could probably like see ice and stuff in there. And that one keeps the rest of my waters, cold. So that's and that's every day. That's what I do when I'm in the truck. When I'm at work, I don't eat anything solid. And that's like a never. That's always fasting or not. That's all I do when I'm at work. So getting back to the fast now. So let's see. It's 10:30 Pacific time is going to complete my fast every day. Or 22:30 for anybody that know military time. But we'll just say 10:30 p.m. I'll make it easy for everybody. That's going to complete my fast every day. So right now it's like 4:38 in the morning here, local time out here in California. So you're talking about in actuality we're what, 24, you add what's that, 4, so add another 6 hours to that. So I'm at 30 hours. So right now I'm actually at 30 hours of my fast, but I'm just going to talk about the first day. So the first day was good. I was at home for the most part, the first part of the day, because this is a Saturday. I normally don't work on Saturdays. Now, when you guys seen this video, I'm actually going to be on day 2 that day. But, of course, the video is going to be behind because I got to, make the video and upload it. So, that's if you're watching it, so not necessarily. Let me take that back. A lot of people probably going to watch this years and years down the road. But, so my day 1 was great. Like I said, just now, I was home most of the day, and I did come to work later on. I normally don't work on Saturday, but they have work, so I came to work on Saturday. And that was it. It's not too much to report. Now I'm just going to give you a little timeline of what's happening, with my fast. And a lot of everything I'm talking about comes from the NIH, the National Institutes of Health. Everything is there. You want to go, you can go look up fasting, and these are all kinds of studies and stuff like that. And a lot of things that I do don't have to be backed up by science, because everything is a study. So everything you go look on the NIH is a study. It could be what I'm doing now. It's just I'm not under them. But I would, for some people out there want to hear things what doctors got to say and stuff. So that's why I'm referencing doctors and NIH, stuff like that, and the National Institute of Health, for example, right now. So anyway, so what they say when you're fasting, so I got like a little timeline here. When you're fasting, from the time you do your last meal to 12 hours. Now, if your last meal is high in carbs, sugar, stuff like that, it's going to take 12 hours, which my last meal was. And I'm going to show a picture of it, right? Popping up, boom, it's gonna be a picture floating around here somewhere. It was some pasta. Now, for a lot of you guys on Facebook, coming over here, jumping, checking out what I'm doing, thank you for that. Thank you for coming, checking it out. And you guys probably already seen it. I post a lot of stuff that I eat on Facebook, but for you guys that's here on YouTube, I'm gonna show it right here. So it was pasta, and I also had 2 Impossible Whoppers from Burger King. And when I get mine, of course I just get it the way it comes, no mayo, stuff like that. And I had 2 Impossible Whoppers, I had the bread and stuff, so a lot of carbs. So it was a lot. I know it was a lot of carbs, and I had some pasta, also vegan pasta. So it was a lot. So that was basically going to all break down to a lot of sugar. So my insulin went up, sugar went up, glucose went up. So that's why when you see me check my sugar earlier, it was kind of high. I think it was at 144 or 145. So I will be checking my sugar in the morning again once I wake up for day 2. So that's one thing I'm gonna do every day, because I gotta keep tabs on that. My sugar and my blood pressure and stuff like that. So getting back to what I was saying. So remember, it's gonna take around 12 hours for something to start to come down. So because I'm pretty sure when I check it again in the morning, that stuff's going to come down. So they said at the 12th hour, you get this thing called growth hormone that kick in. You know, kids have it naturally up until about 30 years old. It subside, and we don't get a lot of that no more. And that's kind of like when it that causes like muscle, you know, for you to gain muscle. Starts, you know, it's gonna, you know, allows you to start burning more fat and stuff like that. So that kicks in, and that amplifies by like 1300% growth hormone, and that's at the 12th hour. So now the 13 to the 15th hour, now you're starting to burn more fat. You know, your ketones are starting to come into play a little bit, starting to kick in a little bit. Your body's starting to figure out, hey, there's no food coming in. So it's going to say, okay, well, we're going to have to, you know, make a little change here. We're going to go from burning sugars and stuff like that. So we're about to go and start finding the fat and start looking for this stored energy because there's no more food coming in. So that's, you know, that starts to happen between hour 12 to 15. Now, hour 17 is when autophagy kicks in. You know, remember I talked about that on my video leading up to this one, you know, before I started my fast. Autophagy kicks in around the 17th hour. And that switch gets turned on, and it goes from 17 hour all the way to the 72 hours when it's maximized. And remember, autophagy, it means basically self-eating. So your cells and stuff go, you know, they start to eat on itself and, you know, get rid of all the bad, you know, bacteria and bad stuff in the cell, and start to regenerate. And, you know, you get and it starts to, you know, you get better cells and stuff. So, you know, that starts to regenerate there. So that's 17. Now 24 hours in, where I'm at now, that's when magic happens. That's when all the magic is starting to occur. Your body's starting to really kick in, and it's like, okay, we're 24 hours in, no food is coming in, so we about to go and start hitting up this, you know, the storage, which is, you know, the fat and, you know, and all the other stuff, like, you know, all the stored energy in the body. So you get like some stem cell production starting to happen. You get your intestinal stem cells. So that's like if you got like a leaky gut and, you know, all your gut problems, and, you know, like I have a friend now, you know, he has to take herbs every day to go to the bathroom. You know, every day, you know, if you don't take that, you don't go to the restroom. So things like that, they start to clean a lot of stuff like that is get to clean up. So that switch gets turned on. So you got a switch. So the autophagy switch is turned on, your growth hormone switch is turned on, and now, you know, your stem cell production switch is turned on. You know, your intestinal, your digestive system, all that stuff is starting to get cleaned up. And then you also got this thing that's called BDNF. And I probably have it pop up here, BDNF. That's something to do with the brain. You know, so now your brain is starting to get cleansed, and, you know, memory, you know, sometimes like sometimes, I mean, for example, you know, just whatever, you know, you just forgetting those things. So BDNF, that starts to kick in at the 24-hour mark. I mean, like I said, you know, it's like a brain fertilizer is what that is. And so that's what's all is happening. Oh yeah, then also your inflammation starts to go down too. So now that switch gets turned down. Boom, all the information you have. You know, like I said, you know, I mean, there's tons of example what I'm saying. You know, I have another, you know, friend of mine. His wife have major inflammations on her legs. She can't walk and things like that. You know, and you know, but we all get it. We all got a bunch of information. So that starts to go down, and it starts to eat away at that. That's all happening. That's from the first day. So that's everything that's going on in my body. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about from, you know, from the 24 to the 48 hour, what's happening, you know, there. Then I'm going to talk about from the, you know, from the 24 to the 36 hour, the third day, and all the way up to the fourth day. And you remember everything I'm saying, all these switches are getting turned on, and they don't get turned off until you get back to eating again. So that's why, you know, I don't know how long this fast is going to be, but I'll keep you updated. But like I said, all I know is gonna go for a minimum of 10 days. That's one thing I do know. It's gonna be a minimum of 10 days this fast. So we'll say that. But other than that, I'm not sure how much farther than that I'm gonna go. We're just gonna take that day by day. But anyway, so that was the first day to fast. Feeling good, like you said. Have energy still. Freaking 4 something. Well, like I said, 4:40 in the morning. Like I said, I woke up yesterday around 7 something in the morning. Was up all day, worked all night, and as you see, a lot of energy. I know it sounds weird to most that you don't have no food. You think you're gonna be all wore out, but hey, that's not our bodies is very, very, very intelligent. But the problem is, like I said before, the problem is eating 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 and up times a day. You just never have time to really do anything. So by you taking the food out the equation, now the body's like, oh, I don't have to worry about digesting food all day and all that stuff, and I could get that stuff a rest. Now all this time to go on, let's go on a repair frenzy, and that's what's happening. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll report again in the morning once I'll go head home now. Once I wake up, get this video up, you guys can check it out, and then I'll start, I'm gonna check my sugar again and all that other stuff in the morning. So, all right, well, this MB Trucker 68. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't do drugs.
Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Like I said earlier, if this is your first time seeing me, don't let it be your last. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.